This is a KWTF News breaking update on a really important report. Tragedy in Moosedung. We now take you live to the KWTF studios and Steve Suckerman. Hello, I'm Steve Suckerman, KWTF News reporting. Yes, tragedy has struck Moosedung. Gnooby gnome, beloved garden gnome of Sally Suckernucky, has been mutilated beyond all repair. As you know, for the past week or so, Gnooby has been missing from Sally Suckernucky's home in the suburbs. Well, now, this story comes to a tragic, horrible, really bad conclusion. For more on this story, we go live on the scene to our intrepid, on-the-scene reporter, Bonghit Burkowski. Bonghit, can you tell us, please, what's going on?
Thank you, Steve. Bonghit Burkowski reporting live on the scene from someone's home that I've managed to get into in order to use their phone. Details are still coming in, but here is exactly what we do know. Dirk McNerfin, our own city electrical inspector, ran over Gnooby gnome with his lawn tractor. We have Mr. McNerfin on the phone, and we're going to speak to him now to get his side of the story. Mr. McNerfin, Bonghit Burkowski, KWTF News. Sir, can you tell us in your own words exactly what happened that led to the horrible mutilation of Gnooby gnome?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to tell you like I done told every dang body else in this here town, all them other snot suckers that just keeps asking me about what happened. There I was out there in the yard, and I was getting up leaves with my wand deer. I calls it a wand deer because it's made in Mexico. Anyway, there was. I was out there sucking up all them leaves into my wand deer. And in this here one pile of leaves, I seen this here thing looked like a man's tallywhacker sticking up. Yeah, it did. It looked just like a man's tallywhacker. So I figured it's one of them there college kids trying to play some kind of sex joke on me. Folks tend to do that around here, you know. So I figured, well, I'm going to fix him. So I aimed my wand deer at that pile of leaves with that man's tallywhacker sticking up. And the next thing I know, there was this ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk sound coming from underneath my wand deer. And then I stopped and unbagged them leaves. And lo and behold, there seen it, and it's terrible, absolutely terrible. It's poor little old Gnooby, poor little old Gnooby. He's all torn up real bad then. And so I knew I had to do the right thing. So I called my lawyer.
Very much.
I swear, I didn't see him at all. I had no idea it was Gnooby gnome. I had no idea. I thought it was some of them college kids playing a sex joke on me, like I said. They tends to try to play lots of sex jokes on me. That's all I got to say.
Well, Mr. McNerfin, we want to thank you very much, and do want to talk to you about some of the wiring you did in my house. There you have it, Steve, from the man himself in his own words. Going back to the studios, this has been Bonghit Burkowski, live on the phone in someone's home.
And we'd like to thank our intrepid on-the-phone reporter, Bonghit Burkowski, for that breaking update on this terrible tragedy here in Moosedung, Connecticut. In other news, there is no other news. So from all of us here at KWTF Studios, we want to once again wish each and every one of you a very happy Thanksgiving, and to please join us over the weekend for the KWTF News Weekend Report. I'm Steve Suckerman, KWTF News, returning you now to your regularly scheduled program, which was something with Ben Affleck anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Thank you.
It's just a terrible thing that's happened. You know, it's just filled me with a lot of widespread panic is what it's done. It's filled me with a lot of widespread panic.